Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mercy. Today I want to talk to you about the power of consistency. It is consistency that brings fruitfulness. Consistency, no matter how much a project may take, no matter how much a season may take, when you are consistent, you will yield something at the end of the day. The greatest enemy of growth is inconsistency. Starting something, stopping it on the way, and not able to yield anything. And this mostly is caused by impatience. Being impatient. Being impatient and losing up and having no faith at all on whatever you are doing. It is not easy to build an empire. It takes a consistent spirit and a firm spirit and a patient heart to build an empire. I have been a victim of inconsistency. I tell you the truth, I have lost resources, I have lost time, I have lost a lot because of being inconsistent. And what made me to be inconsistent is just losing up. I begin a project, I leave it on the way because I feel like it's not yielding as fast as I want. Impatient. Consistent people have learned the art of persistence. Persistence goes hand in hand with consistency because you keep on pushing that thing until it yields the way you want it to yield. You don't give up on the way. You don't give up on the way. You push. Is it a project you have begun and you think like it's not yielding? Don't leave it on the way. Just keep on pushing. Assume if a mother who is on labor gives up on the way and refuses to push for that child to be born, what happens to that child? That child dies before he is born. That is what happens to so many things that we begin and give up on the way. Instead of pushing through the labor, pushing until we see the baby, we give up and the baby dies. Many visions have been killed because of inconsistency. I am calling you to try this art and you will thank me later. I have been a victim myself, and until I decided now, everything I begin to do, it has to yield something. And even at times I'm about giving up and somebody reminds me, remember, you said you have to be consistent so that you can yield something. Do you remember the story of that woman in the Bible who kept on coming to the king? He kept on coming to the king. The Bible records that this king did not have fear of God or regard to men. He was arrogant, he was rude, he was stubborn. But the Bible records that this woman kept on coming to the king. He kept on coming to the king until the king said, let me give this woman justice because she has disturbed me a lot. Even though the king was rude, stubborn, and just somebody who doesn't care, because of the consistency of this woman, keeping coming and persisting, you must give me justice. She got what she wanted. That is the spirit that is needed in this generation. No giving up. We need to push. We need to persist. We need to be intentional that anything we begin has to bear fruits. We need to push 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's nothing happening. We keep on pushing. Let me give you another example. We all know the story of Elijah. The Bible says that Elijah put his head in between his legs, and he sent his servant to run to the river and see whether there is any sign of rain. And the Bible records that he sent the servant the first time, there was nothing. The second time, the third time, the fourth time, there was nothing. The sixth time, there was nothing. The seventh time is when something like a hand of man began to show up in rising up from the river. And this is when it rained so much. If Elijah gave up on the first time or the second time, nothing could happen. We all know the story of Daniel in the book of Daniel, the Bible talks about Daniel fasting for 21 days. And he fasted. But on the 21st day is when the angel of God appeared to him and told him, since the first day you began to pray, your prayers were heard in heaven. And the answer was released. But the prince of Persia has stopped me on the way. Assume Daniel stopped praying on the 10th day. He couldn't have received his answer. But he kept on pushing the first day, second day, a man of consistency, a man of persistence, a man of faith, a man of patience. He waited until the 21st day. Then he received his answer. I want to encourage somebody today. Be persistent. Embrace the art of consistency in everything that you are doing. Hata kama ni masomo, hata kama ni biashara, kile ambacho umepewa na Mungu in your hands, embrace the art of consistency. And I tell you the truth, you will see the fruits of it. God bless you.